Happy Friday, y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. Got a new phone here a week or so ago, so I'm hoping that my videos are going to be a little bit more clear. I'm not really sure. To me, they don't look any better. So you'll have to let me know in the comments if, if it looks any better or not. It's probably my 1990s fluorescent lighting on top of me and behind me. Just not making it great. So anyway, I've been seeing a lot of videos here in the last week or so about 90% constitutional, junk silver, whatever you want to call it. I guess I just prefer to call it constitutional. So I wanted to show you where I got my start. First off, just going to give a quick shout out to Stacking Surfer for sending me a couple of his channel stickers. It's pretty awesome. I forget how I got him. I think I answered a question right in one of his live streams or whatnot. So, yeah, they will go up on the board here soon. So again, thank you, Stacking Surfer. Alright, let's get started here. So, about March of 2023, I knew nothing about silver, and I do feel very embarrassed about that. And again, this is why we need to educate people about this, especially our younger generation. So I was at my bank cashing a check or whatever, and a couple ladies in front of me were cashing in a whole bunch of rolls of coins and this and that, depositing it into their bank account. So next in line was me. Got up there, asked the teller what was going on. You got a lot of coins to go through. And she said, yeah, there's a lot of silver coins and mercury dimes and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Dumb me, well, ignorant me, didn't know anything about it, so went home and I looked her up on the interweb and see what it was all about. So come to find out, what they brought in was worth, I don't know, up to $2,000 in silver. So I went back the next day to try to buy it, and the teller was sick, and she was sick for the next 3 days, so I had to wait till that following Monday. Sure enough, they still had $80 face value worth, and one of the tellers collected some coins, so she bought a couple of tubes of mercury dimes. And so luckily, what you see in front of me, right there, got for $80. And I'm not going to pull every single one out, but there's got 2 tubes of quarters, 2 tubes of some mercury dimes, and the rest are all Roosevelt dimes. And they're actually in very good condition, almost all of them. I'm thinking maybe there's some rolls that were opened at one time, but they weren't dumped out. And you can see kind of early in my stacking journey here, for example, I just put E64, I guess means excellent. They're all 64s. In very good condition. So, that's where I got my start into this craziness. And I'm only going to focus on the constitutional tonight. So more of my collection here. My grandpa used to collect $50, I guess. He died in '88, so I guess I didn't know much about it, but that wasn't the one I wanted to grab. But my dad had these all the years since, and he gifted those to me, so I know there was 60 John F. Kennedy $50. They're all the 64s, so they're all the silver. And there was almost a full tube of the Walking Liberties. I put Grandpa most. Haha. So there's almost a full tube of those, and then there's a almost full tube of the Benjis. So, of course, it didn't stop there. I'll just keep it short, so see what I got. I spent a lot of time on eBay and online buying stuff, and it's not too bad of a spot to buy that as far as I'm concerned, but I ended up buying a lot from a friend too, so a couple more. I can't see it. Some more Mercury dimes. Some more Roosevelt dimes. I have quite a full tube right there. Oh, let's see. Some more quarters. That one says miscellaneous. I think there's some, I forget what they call them, standing Liberty quarters maybe. Might have a half a tube of those or whatever. Oh, yeah, I got a tube of Barber $half. I think most of those I got from one of my friends. And they're all slicked out, but silver is silver when it comes to that, right? And got a few more tubes of Walking Liberties. Those are my favorites. Try to stack them all up here. Yep, right there. And just a few miscellaneous ones. And oh, got another tube of Benjis. Not showing off, just showing what I have. And when it comes to me, I call this constitutional because I believe that like the 40% $half were constitutional. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got one tube of that. Different years. And I also, at the same time, I had to get a bunch of war nickels. Just to have a tube of those. So nothing fancy, but I like having it all. Move us down here a little bit. So, yeah, this is probably the favorite part of my stack, especially the ones that came from my grandpa, handed down through my dad, and getting my start into this crazy business. I love all kinds of other, 999 and 49's fine. Silver, I have Silver Eagles, Canadian Maples, and I love poured silver. Do a little bit of that myself too, so. And everything just kind of snowballed. Last, year and a half or whatever it's been since I've started stacking. Created a small little channel and gained quite a few YouTube friends through here. And I've gotten into a little bit of metal detecting and a lot of metal pouring, mostly industrial metals, a little bit of silver, not very much, but I love it all. I guess one more question: does everybody consider our dollars to be constitutional 90%? If they're not like super collectible, I got a tube plus I could stuff one more in there of some Morgan dollars, and a tube of 20 piece dollars. So that's pretty much my constitutional stack, and hopefully tomorrow I will buy some more. A little bit. Gotta feed that addiction, So anyway, I guess that's all I have to ramble on about tonight. God bless everybody. Be kind to one another. Take care.